What is going on, guys? This is JWax412, and welcome back. Yes, back to the Free to Play podcast. Now, we have some members missing. We have people who have shit to do. People got shit going on with their life. You know how that shit goes. But we have some of the usual people here, the usual panel members. We have Chariot Man Gaming and Dirt Griggity. So if you guys want to say what's up to the people, introduce yourselves for people who might not know you.
What's up, everybody? This is Dirt Griggity. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. I like the intro. Good intro. What's up, EJ? Oh, EJ Johnson.
Yeah. Okay, Chariot. What is going on, everybody? This is Chariot Man Gaming. I'd like to thank Jay Wags and them for bringing me back on the podcast. As always, just here to come check out my channel. Don't forget to smash it when you do come in. Join the videos. Peace.
Yeah, Cherry Man. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. What's going on, everybody in the chat so far? Everybody who's watching this pre-recorded live, I'm gonna try this button one more time there. One more time. And no, that's not fucking working. So that's fucking fantastic. Hopefully, are you guys watching the video live?
Scorpio join.
Are you guys watching on YouTube right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on right up. I'm trying to get it on right now.
Oh no, I'm out too. Let me see. I'm out too.
Right. Just let me know what it's doing.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Hello?
Everything's moving correctly?
Yeah, everything's moving. I can see it.
Voices are good. Everything's good?
Yeah, EJ Johnson's in. I can see him too. He said bam. So
okay, good. Because I tried hitting the fucking screen share button again, and it says Google Chrome not responding. So I'm trying to make sure that shit is okay.
Yes, it's in it.
God damn it!
Ooh, somebody else is in here too. Okay, it's somebody else in here.
Hey man.
Or someone joined the
Yeah, I just popped in.
Oh, what up, Craig? Hey, are we sure it's working on the YouTube side right now?
That's what I'm checking for it right now.
Make sure for me, because like I said, this shit's acting up, bro.
Yeah, I can see. I'm live. I see everybody.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it. I can't hear it though. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, cut it up.
Make sure real quick. Yeah, okay, it's working fine. It's just not letting me share my screen though. It's really pissing me off. Cause I had a goddamn PowerPoint ready.
Oh,
but if I can't share my fucking screen, then it's useless. All right, we'll see what this shit does, man. I'll tell you what, I need a new computer, bro. God, fuck my life. So we got Craig Harris up building. What's going on, bro? You want to introduce yourself for people who possibly don't know who you are?
It's Craig Harris, also known as the Messiah of Xbox, the man that single-handedly imploded the community under the truth. And
shit.
So, what's happening, everybody? Follow me on Twitter. Got a little YouTube page. So everybody's come and join me, for the truth will set you free.
Bro, you know what's hilarious about this shit? It's like Google Chrome's not responding, correct? So I can't even. I'm trying to get to this to my PowerPoint so I can look at the damn my topics that I have written down.
Oh shit. Well, we got to wing it tonight.
Yeah, you have to wing it.
I see a lot of topics.
Go bareback, wing it, baby.
Wing this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of dead air right now. Yeah, so man, so what we gonna talk about first, Wax?
Yeah. Yeah, this PowerPoint it up. Just pull it up.
My bad. Tell me what they all right, yeah, fuck it. We're just not sharing the screen right now. But now, at least I can bring up my damn my topics. Man, this shit, tell you what, man, always goes wrong for me. Always. What's up to everybody in the chat? Okay, we got Scorpio here. Scorpio, you want to say what's up to the people if you haven't already?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you fine, man. Loud and clear. What's going on, bro?
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, sorry, I've only just seen the Twitter message about the podcast. I thought it started
man. That's cool, man. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate every one of you guys coming. Those of you in the chat, watch this pre-recorded. And for the panel members, now I'm a little pissed off right now because I I spent about 2.5 hours on a PowerPoint today, right? And I can't show it to you for some reason. Google Hangouts wants to fuck up. So I'll just look at it on my side and we will discuss it there. So real quick, how's everybody doing? Thanks for coming by. I know Craig Harris, you just got off of Ryan's podcast.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys talking some interesting shit there. And I imagine some of it's gonna be repeated, so I'm sure you're gonna be well oiled up for this shit. Yeah, right. So Scorpio, thanks for coming, bro. Thanks for making. I know it's late where you're at, so let's get into this shit, man. This is my favorite day of the week. It's Friday. I got home, popped a beer, and I love talking about this shit. So first up is Sea of Thieves. Now, everybody knew that was to be a big topic. Sea of Thieves released March 20th, 2018. This game is developed by Rare Studios. It is a $60 title, also available on Game Pass. It is an always online, multiplayer focused game. Now, before I get into my positive and negative parts of the game, I want to get some the panel members' thoughts. Who on the panel has played this game? Who wants to go first? And just give your general impressions about the game so far.
I have played it.
Yeah,
I saw it. Go ahead. Get to play it, but
it don't matter. Whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first.
We got Fatal.
Now,
Fatal's in there. Okay, there he is.
Fatal. Now, for people that don't know, I am an Xbox guy. I am 100% an Xbox guy. But I have to be honest. This is my honest opinion. Well, first off, I was taught a long time ago, when you scrutinize something, start off with something positive. So I'm going to start off with something positive. The graphics are actually pretty good. With the exception of the player models, I think the player models look terrible for whatever reason, but everything else looks great. Looks great to me. The game can be fun with friends. With that being said, I'm just not a fan personally. Now, I know everybody's saying how there's no content right now. You know, some of that's true, but I do believe they will add new content later on, make the game better. But as of right now, I'm just not feeling the game. There's too much downtime for me. I think one of the most fun parts of it is fighting other ships, fighting other, like having battles with other ships. And I played about 4 or 5 hours today. I didn't run into one other ship. So that's my opinion, man. That's my opinion.
I'm interested to hear Craig Harris's thoughts on this. I haven't heard him yet.
Oh, you know what he gonna say, man? That's no pony. Goddamn pony.
Look, it is a new IP, and there is enough there for them to build. And if Rare goes ahead and they can get more stuff in, and they plan on doing it, I think it'll be okay. The reason why people are bragging about it and they ginned it up to be bigger than it is because these people are living in a house with no furniture and they have nothing to play. So to them, anything. So if I bring a card table and 2 broken chairs, you can be like, oh yeah, now I can sit up and eat or try to. But,
hey, you know what? As much as I hate to admit, I actually agree with you on that. Us Xbox guys, we were looking for something, so we had to kind of hype it up. I kind of agree with that.
It's like that. It's like that Eddie Murphy skit where he's talking about if you're hungry, you get a cracker. Like, God damn, this is the best cracker I have in my life.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate that this is where the community is, but people try to tell them this is what was going to happen. I'm talking about these idiots in the Xbox community, not the Xbox guys that are just going to the store playing their games. There's a minority that's vocal that I went after on a personal level, calling them buttery and idiots and stuff like that, and other words. I won't repeat them. But bottom line is that people try to tell them, look, here's what Microsoft is doing, and they didn't want to listen. So now here they are, and all this stuff that they have said from 2014 till now, it's coming back at them tenfold, and all they can do is duck and run.
Okay. Anybody else want to speak on it? Anybody else play the game? Besides Fatal, we'll wait till the end for Fatal. I know Fatal wants to do this little rebuttal, but how about you, Cherry, man? Have you played this game at all? Experienced it at all?
Man, I'm tired of repeating myself.
I haven't really played it, but I've seen a lot of YouTubers played it. And because I could experience it from like that, it could be better. Like I've seen, what was that? I can't remember that channel. I seen one you go to the ocean, the island, shooting skulls and getting treasure chests and everything.
Yep, that's about it. About the bulk of the game.
But it was single. It wasn't really You know, it's like, damn, it could be more. It could be better. You clean up the ball, you know, stuff like that.
You're
something you have in the
Where, dude?
You're in the background.
Yo, dude, I'm sorry, but that's all I ever fucking hear, and it's like, bro, where the fuck is the
All
love, man?
Let me say my piece real quick, okay, and
Go
then
ahead.
I'll let Vale get his thing. Okay, so this game, like I said, I've said in my video here, you know, it has a good foundation, right? But it leaves a lot to be desired, man. There's a ton of shit missing with this game. Now, Craig Harris said, you know, it's enough at launch. I don't think so. Maybe if you want to count this Game Pass, fine. If you're buying it for a Game Pass title, yes. The amount of content there is totally acceptable. But if you bought this thing for $60, I imagine most people will be pretty goddamn pissed off because there are 3 factions that you said, right? And the merchants is the 4 factions, okay? But basically, you know, how do you want to break it down, chop it up, whatever? Every single person you go to, they send you on a quest to go get something, whether it's a pig or a fucking chest full of treasure, whatever it is, chickens. The whole point there is to go find that, bring it back, cash in to get money for upgrades for cosmetics, and that is the bulk of the gameplay, and that is it. Now, this game does have, and what I do have fun with is the PvP aspect. In my opinion, that is the most fun part of the game. I played with Theo last night. He was showing me the ropes a little bit, and we got to a couple skirmishes. And I'll admit, I had fun with it. It was very, very, you know, engaging. It's a very, I don't know what the right word is, but very thrilling. We'll say thrilling, right? I think the ship combat's fantastic. I don't think that the combat, as far as like sword play and gunfighting, I think it's very stiff. It's not very fluent. I'm not a fan of it. I did not have fun fighting people one-on-one or trying to shoot people. Even when we invaded the Skull Island there, Fatal, I found it very frustrating trying to shoot these skeletons and hit them with a sword. The combat is very stiff and very. It feels like
I've never had a problem shooting motherfuckers, dude, because I know how to aim.
I can't even do, man, but you gotta admit that it's not very fluent, man. It's not.
No, the sword combat is the one that's not really fluid at all. Period. That they definitely need to tweak a little bit. But the actual shooting mechanics, man, it's spot on for me, dude.
What up,
here's the thing, right? Just before I get into my little spiel, before you finish, let me just say this super, super fast. As far as the shooting mechanic goes, man, everybody's just so used to auto aim. Auto aim for any game that has that crap. But when you get accustomed to that, dude, when you moment that auto aim is not there, it automatically throws you the fuck off.
That's not even it. The Veil. It's like just I don't know. I didn't play with my sensitivity. I don't know if you can in this game, but like it just felt.
Yeah, you can.
Can you? Yeah, because my gun felt so slow to where I was trying to aim.
Because I have mine jacked up pretty high. So when I move left and right when I'm aiming down my sights, it's fine. Mm-hmm. Or if I sit there and I just happen to, you know, fucking think I know where my bullet's going to go, and I shoot, just like, you know, auto shooting wise. Even that works on some maps as well.
It's more than that, too, man. There's a lot of underlying problems. Like I find the environments, man. Besides, when you're on the ocean, it looks great. I'll admit that. The water looks fantastic, especially on the Xbox One X or the PC if you're playing, you know, with the 4K assets or whatever. When the sun's hitting the water just right, it looks great, and it will leave you in awe for a second the first time you play. You'll find yourself sitting on the boat or on the crow's nest, just looking around and taking in the sights. But as far as the island goes, once you get up close to shit, not even up close, but just the islands in general, they're not very detailed. The amount of NPCs are very, basically non-existent. A couple seagulls. There's no fucking crabs, really. You got some fish in the water. But the life itself, you know, as far as like, it's pretty barren. Like, I think I was telling you, I would like to see maybe like an island just full of like human NPCs just walking around like a living, breathing city where you can go trade, like maybe an outpost, like a whole big, you know, town. My other problem here,
but there is that in the game. Like, I mean, outside from walking NPCs, but I mean, there's tons of outposts.
There's outposts, but they're all empty, though, man. You got your couple little merchants there. Other than that, where you got a couple chickens running around. You know, maybe a pig. I'm talking about, for the most part, man. The environment is pretty goddamn barren.
Oh, I've seen worse games.
I've seen worse games too, but here's the big reason why it's such a big deal. I just said, I was in Ryse podcast for a little bit. If this wasn't Microsoft and Rare, right? If this wasn't Microsoft's big AAA first party studio that everybody's been hyped for, and it's the first AAA game they released in a long time, right? This wouldn't be a big deal. If this was some other, you know, smaller company, this game released at $20 or even free to play, nobody'd be talking about it. I mean, people might be playing it, but it wouldn't be a big deal. People wouldn't be you know, hating on it this much. But the fact that this is Microsoft's first big AAA IP, and it's released with this lacking this much content, man, it's a problem. And at least people worried about what they're going to do in the future. Because this game, now, would you admit? Now, what do you think, Dale? Do you think this game is worth $60?
I mean, I have no problem if I were to pay that money up front. If it wasn't for Game Pass, I would have still bought it and I would have still got my time out of it. But I can understand. But here's the thing. But that's me. I can't sit there and say, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah, it's justifiable." No, because it all depends on people's preference, what they want, what they're looking for.
Yeah. See,
I go into the game. So here's the thing. Like I went into, and I'm not trying to DC Sea of Thieves because it does have major issues, and I'll talk about that in a minute. My biggest thing is like when I was reading and I was doing all my research about this game when I got the Xbox, because I've been following this game since January when I got the Xbox. Fucking, there was a lot of shit that I saw that Rare fucking came out and talked about. A lot of things in their dev videos, their playthrough videos they've done. Because every single playthrough video that they've done all the way back in the alpha when the game was first revealed, because that same year they had people playing it. That's how they revealed it. They showed people and like people playing the game, but it was the exact same thing that we're playing now. You know what I mean? So, but the thing of it is that I knew what kind of game fucking Rare was going to be making here, which is why I like it for what it is, because I understand what they're doing with this game. And that's fine. But again, I'm not trying to see the game.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm just saying.
I understand that it's a game as a service. I understand their plan is to implement content over time. But I still feel that
you are right though. You are right.
For the amount of money they put in this game and the time that was invested to it and the resources, we should have got drastically more.
Well, we don't even know how much money fucking Rare put into this game. That's the thing. We can only assume. I mean, okay, Undead Labs, State of Decay, is that a AAA title?
I think for the budget, yeah. You classify it as AAA title, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, for a game like this with the content that is missing, I don't think that this game didn't take a whole lot of money to make, in my opinion.
I think most of the money went to the water. But let me go.
I can agree with you on that. I can agree with you.
Let me go through my positives real quick. I just want to say this real quick, okay? So,
go ahead.
Like I said, the water, in my opinion, looks fantastic. It does look great. The way it moves, the whole way it moves, like as far as the waves and how it sounds, fantastic, right? It looks great. The sound design, in my opinion, I think is the top quality, man. From the sound of the ocean, the weather effects to the boat creaking. I don't think it can be denied. This game's sound is amazing, and it is accompanied by a pretty fantastic soundtrack. The ship mechanics are realistic, and they require teamwork. And that's a good aspect. The social interaction forces players to work together, accomplish certain tasks, and they give players a feeling of, in my opinion, camaraderie. Okay, and that is my positives. I really enjoy the PvP aspect. So I don't want people to think I completely hate the game. I don't think it's a bad game. But my main problem here is, and whatever people want to say, and I know it's bad when you got people like Randall Thor, my boys, Zaire, Next Gen 720. Even they're saying, and they're Xbox supporters to death, man. And they're saying this game, lacks.
Even like Daily Gaming also said that he didn't care for it either.
Right,
Daily Gaming.
Right. A lot of people are saying, man. But the guys are strictly hardcore Xbox, and they purposely damage control Xbox. Even they're saying this game is lacking so much content, and that is my main problem here. The game, in my opinion, lacks a ton of content up front, man. I understand that there's things to do in this world, but from what we see right now, there's very little variation.
Here's the thing.
Hey, you know what?
No. You know what? No, go ahead, because I want to stop my boat, because I want to actually.
Yeah. Well, let me say this real fast.
Are you playing it right now? Hold on.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking playing it right now.
Put the goddamn controller down for a second.
That's what I mean. I gotta stop.
Fatal said something very important. He said, I got my Xbox in January, and when I did my research on this game, there's a lot of people who aren't doing that. They're getting caught up in the studio that's doing it. They're getting caught up in thinking it's supposed to be this because it's that. One of the best games on market right now is Hellblade. That is not a third party. That's not a big AAA game. It's just a really good game dealing with some really heavy things. But again, you've got people getting caught up in what should be good because of who's making it. Rare has been up front with what they were doing from the jump.
Yep.
So if it's your fault, and I've said this before, it is your fault as a consumer if you buy something and you don't get what you want. Okay, if you paid $500 for an Xbox X thinking you were going to get games coming at you like Sony puts games out or Nintendo puts games out, you're an effing idiot. That's not what Microsoft is doing.
I completely understand what you're saying, Craig.
That has nothing to do with anything.
I completely understand what you're saying. I completely understand that argument, right? But the thing here is with this game here, I'm talking about the way it released, man. It just in general, not even this game. I'm talking about all games in general for this. Games that take this long to produce, and they want to charge a $6 price tag, and they release it with this lack of content. I'm not saying if people do your research, fine. If you're saying that Rare and Microsoft were transparent the whole time with exactly what you're gonna be doing, fine. But I remember when the beta was out and they were telling people that this is only 10% of the game.
I was just about to say that. Wags, you're absolutely right.
I'm pretty sure we saw the whole goddamn game beforehand.
No, we didn't.
He was absolutely right. I was just about to say that, man. They said this was 10 or 20% of the game.
What they hide? A few more islands. I mean, like, there's any more additional quests?
The Order of Souls was not there. The fucking merchant, the merchant was not there.
Right. So you're telling me that they're missing factions, but you're doing the same shit for these factions, though. I mean,
there's an asterisk on that, but I'll talk about that there in a minute.
Like I said, these 4 factions, however you want to break it down, every single faction, you're still going this person, and they're giving you a fetch quest, and that's all there is right now. However you want to break it down, they're all fetch quests. That's just about it. Besides the one thing. Even the skull bone, the skeleton island. If you go there, you got to raid that shit to grab a fucking chest and then go trade in for money. So that's a fetch quest as well, but with like a little bit of horde mode, sprinkled into it. So there's not much variation in what to do. I know you're saying you want to earn reputation so you can get apparently access to these legendary quests, but in my opinion, man, with the lack of progression system,
that is the progression system.
No, I know that you're saying that counts as the progression system, getting your rep up, but so you can get more access to better quests. But in my opinion, that's not really. You're not gaining anything as far as like more health, more armor on your boat. And I understand they didn't advertise it that way, but my thing here is me personally. I think a lot of people feel the same way. The amount of rewards that they have sitting out there now are not going to justify people to keep coming back for it. Because I think even if you killed
those people didn't do their research. Not saying you
right. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I know Rare they didn't advertise it as RPG from the beginning, but like let's say the Kraken, right? Like if you kill the Kraken, you don't get any money for that, right? You get nothing for that.
No, actually, you do get money. It was bugged when the game launched.
Okay, so you do get money for killing the Kraken. I'm not gonna bring up the whole Kraken argument because I could kill that shit.
Yeah, no, I don't believe me. I know. I won't even DC that, but that's bad.
It's apparent with things like the Kraken, that had no legs, and there's other little aspects. This game lacks what I want to call, besides the water and the sound design and the boat mechanics, it lacks a lot of attention to detail. Okay, in my opinion. And so if they're gonna keep this game alive, man, I know right now it's very popular. It's popular on Twitch. Everybody's talking about it. A lot of people are playing it. Their player base is high right now, mostly, in my opinion, contributed to Game Pass. But they're gonna have to add a steady flow of content to this thing quick. I'm pretty sure their first update is gonna be strictly cosmetic pets, and that's not gonna cut it.
No, there's gonna be more than that. There's gonna be more than that because Rare will definitely see the complaints.
Well, what else are gonna be? That's what
we don't know. That's what we don't know. But I'm sure Rare is apparent to a lot of these, or going to be apparent to a lot of these complaints relatively soon, because that's all you constantly kept on seeing. But again, the people that are sitting there, basically what you're saying, which is legit complaints. Don't get me wrong. It is legit complaints. But at the end of the day, those people, if they were coming into this game expecting to see like some form of like top-notch progression system. I mean, let's be honest, not every game has a progression system that gets praised, right? There's a lot of games out there like walking sims. This game is kind of similar to that to an extent, with a little bit of an asterisk behind it, whatever. But a walking simulator has zero progression, but it goes based on a story, correct? Mm-hmm. That's what it does. Now, again, this game, I firmly believe, was at one point, as I said on Ryan's podcast, was supposed to be a free-to-play game. But then Microsoft fucking saw potential in it and what they could do for future fucking wise, and then said, slap a goddamn price on. Let's go. Now, I do agree that the price is high, and I can understand why a lot of people would definitely easily, agree to that. And I agree. It is. For me personally, though, I don't give a fuck. I don't care, because I can play any game no matter what price it is, and I can easily justify the fucking money for myself as far as the amount of time that I'm playing with that said product or with that said game in just in general wise. But again, people are not like me. You know what I mean?
Right. I say that the vast majority of gamers, don't feel that way. But I think, like I said, I never said once it's a bad game, but I do think that
Oh, it does have room to improve. Trust me. I agree with you legit 100% on that.
And that's what upsets me is seeing this game and playing this game and just kind of sitting there thinking of what it could be right now or what it could possibly end up being. And that's my big problem because, like I said, it has a great foundation. It feels right. And I understand the whole exploration, big sandbox aspect of the game. But right now, it truly feels, and it's not just me saying, this is a lot of people, it truly feels bare bones, no pun intended. There should be a lot more there with this.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Now I can talk. Okay. Let me just I'll log out actually. I want to get my fucking shit. There we go. Okay. For me personally, and I'm going to break this down as best I can, but I don't want to take too long because I know I talk a lot. And I apologize for that, but I'm going to break it down as quickly as I possibly can. For me, as far as if you break down all the content the game does have, right? You got your gold hoarders, you got your Order of Souls, you got your Merchant Alliance. That's 3, factions, whatever the case may be. Then you also got not Message in a Ball because that equates to the same thing. You also have the fortress, skeleton fortresses. That's there. That's another part of the content there. That's part of the game.
Hey, Cherry, man, can you?
Fuck. The fuck is going on over there, bro?
Cherry, man,
I was gonna say, is somebody getting raped over there? Well, I mean, no offense, but
yeah. Oh man, so I apologize for this, man.
Nah, you're good.
That's all right, bro. I know you're workman, but go ahead.
Nosy, man.
The legendary quest vendors, Rare did say that those are different. It's a real grind to get there, but I want to get there for myself so I can see what that is. So that way, if Rare did lie to me, I can call them out on that shit on Twitter. Because I mean, all the people that have already reviewed it, they're never going to go back to this game, nor are they ever going to get it, which is why right now the reviews are technically fucking bullshit, in my opinion, because they didn't cover the entire game properly, and I hate fucking reviewers that do that shit.
Okay,
no offense to anybody that's out there.
But the entire game, though, like you just said again, you have these 4 factions.
I'm getting to that.
All right, go ahead.
I'm getting to that. Now here's the thing, right? Well, it is true that the end results, fucking, like as far as when you dig up treasure boxes, whatever the case may be, you think it's just that and carry on your merry way. And I agree, the end results is different, but how you get there, how you find it, what you do, and how you bring it back is where the experience lies. Now, look. To you, that you might say, what? That sounds fucking ridiculous, man. But that's what it is. That's what Rare wanted people to do. When you go out there and you kill, like, let's say, for example, your rank, let's say 25 or 20 for that matter, because that's the rank I am for gold hoarders right now. You're going to get a fucking, whatever you decide to go with, could be one island, but it's broken up into 2 or 3 chapters. You can get multiple fucking things with your quest. One could be an island where you go to, one could be a riddle that you have to solve that's broken up into either 2 parts, 3 parts, or even 4 parts, which adds a little bit more to that experience. And they're different every time. Right? So what I mean by the aspect of no matter how many times you go and do an actual treasure chest thing, now this is the part I get why it's repetitive and why I can see why a lot of people are complaining about this. There hasn't been a single moment in the game where I went off and I took a treasure chest fucking quest, right? No matter what rank I was, regardless, outside from the fact that I've gotten not even better rewards, but more things to do before the quest is actually, the voyage is complete. I ran into multiple instances where I never dug the same hole twice on the same island. I've never done any of that shit fucking multiple times. Every quest that I've done feels different. And what I say by difference is that it's going to be located somewhere different on an island. And when you get to that same island, let's say you go to the island 3 times back to back, everything is always different. Whether it be one time you go there, you won't see a single fucking chicken, pig, snake, none of that shit. Next time you go there, like say 20 minutes later, chickens, pigs, snakes, right? This all may not be really anything.
That sounds so lame.
No. Let me finish. But here's my point. What I'm trying to say is that every time, no matter how many times you can repeat these quests, you don't feel like you're doing the same fucking thing every time, outside from the end results. What I mean by the end results is that you're digging up that shit. That's the only thing that's there. But every time when you do grab one, right, you grab a gold hoard quest and you do an actual bounty quest or you do a merchant quest, it's the experience that you have that leads up to that moment when you do capture that end result. I'm not saying that that's content with it. That's not.
What up,
what I'm saying is that's why I like the game. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah.
That's the main reason why
I'll end it on this because I think we're going too long with this topic here. But like Chili Dog said, but I understand what you're saying. Rare designed this game so that in between those quests or when you have those,
those unique experiences.
But again, I will say I think 98% of that is contributed to the social interactions with your friends. It's not contributed.
Oh no. Yeah, no. It is. It's definitely a very social heavy game. There's definitely a huge emphasis on that, and sometimes it even makes me wonder as to why there's even a solo mode. To be honest,
right?
Like duo mode's fine. Like I was playing solo there a minute ago, and that was fine. But that's just me, of course. But anyways,
but I'm gonna end it, man. But like I said, just the one thing here, like I said, it truly is, man. I mean, well, it can't be denied that there is a lot to be desired here, and
there is. It's a canvas.
And there's a canvas. Right, yeah. Right. I agree. It's a canvas, and there's so much shit there that it's not there. That you're thinking, why did this take so long? Like, there's no voice acting in this game at all. There's nobody speaks in this game.
That doesn't bother me.
But I understand. That doesn't bother me either. But I'm saying, but that's something that's a resource that you didn't have to contribute to. So that could have went to something else. So I'm just trying to figure out where all this shit went.
And I agree. I would like to know myself too as well. I would definitely like to know. And again, I'm not disagreeing with anything that you have said. I'm not defending anything, or at least I'm not trying to. Maybe I'm just wording my stuff wrong, or people might actually think that. No, but I mean, yeah. But I'm telling you guys from the way I play it and the way I see it and the way I experience it, because that's all I can give you guys. I can't.
Well, let me say
give you a general analogy of it.
Let me say this. Like I said, now we'll officially end it. Great points from Fatal. Great points for everybody. If you're enjoying the game, fantastic. If you like Fatal and you're having a blast with this game, I'm happy for you.
It's not going to be for everyone. I'll just say that.
It's not for everyone. Yeah, and it's not for me. For everyone. If you're enjoying it, fine. I'm happy for you. But in my opinion, like I said, I'll end it. I would love to.
Can I say one more thing before you stop, though?
Go ahead.
Just one more quick thing.
Yep.
As an Xbox guy, right? It's been difficult hearing so many people bashing the Xbox right now, and trust me, most of it's deserved. But as an Xbox guy, I gotta say this is not the game that they need right now. This is not.
At least it's something, though. At least it's something, and I agree with you, Dirt, on that too as well. It's not the game that the core audience wants.
Yes. I mean,
definitely a game that the casuals can easily play from time to time, and I think that's the reason why they put it out there.
I hope so, Fatal.
No, I hope so too. Trust me, I do. We'll have to wait, and as people will use that meme, wait till E3.
I need it. I expect there to be better than what they're showing right now. This is not the way that I know.
Yeah, see, the thing is, me personally, I really want to like this game. I played it for like 10, 11 hours. I really want to like this game so bad, man. Like,
all right, I can't get it. I got a lot of other topics, but let me say this last one more thing too. Because you brought up a good point. I think Cherry, man, you said it's not the Rare And one thing about this game is we don't know how much we don't know how much Rare was impeded by Microsoft. We don't know how much control, creative control Microsoft had over Rare making this game.
See, the talent that made us all the games that we once loved from Rare is gone.
Yeah, all the original people.
That's why, which is why when people ask for like Battletoads or Banjo-Kazooie or something like that, we already know when Modern Rare made Banjo-Kazooie, look at nuts and bolts. Right. That game was trash.
But hey, we're gonna end it with that, man. Like I said, we spent 40 minutes on this topic. I got a few more topics, but I will say Craig Harris is the guest here. He's on here. Do you want any last words, Craig? I'll see you at these.
No, I mean, people really need to start researching what they're buying. I mean, I'm really finding that with the Xbox community, they are under the impression of one thing for whatever reason, and it's not panning out. It's like, okay, you didn't do your homework. I mean, I can't, if somebody tells me what they're going to do and they start doing it, and I think, well, it's going to be like this. Nah, fam, but that's all I got. I think it's an okay game. I think it's an okay game.
All right, well, I could honestly talk about this the whole podcast, but we're gonna move on from this. I'm tired. Okay, next up, I'm sure you guys have heard in the chat and the panel here, Toys R Us is closing all its stores. A big part of my childhood. Now, Toys R Us was originally founded in 1948, so it's been around for a long time. Okay, it's closing more than 800 stores across the world, and they were $5 billion in debt. So I had a lot of fond memories, man, of Toys R Us. Used to buy a lot of games there when I was a little kid. Gift cards, who didn't? 80s babies, 90s babies. So this kind of it kind of hurts me a little, man. It's kind of sad to see him go. It's kind of like I watched actually last week my elementary school as a kid got torn down, and I was like, oh, that's kind of like a chapter of my life that's gone forever now. So how do you guys feel about Toys R Us closing all its doors? And they're done, guys. That's it. It's over for Toys R Us.
Sayonara.
It sucks.
Damn.
It's awful.
Fado was like, I don't give a fuck.
It's awful, man.
Go ahead. He said it's awful, Cherry, man.
Oh my god, man! Because I used to go right here in New York City. At times, I think I got a lot of good games there. I used to hang out at Toys R Us in Times Square here in New York.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens, man.
A lot of big rides. It'd be packed in at Toys R Us. Toys R Us is all over the place. I don't know. I used to grow up going there. I don't know.
Yeah, it used to be the shit, man. I think it really shows what kind of climate we're headed to, though, man. As far as what kids like nowadays, everything's moving towards digital. So kids playing with iPods and their phones and I guess Nintendo Switches now and 3DS and shit like that. So they're moving away from conventional toys, whether it be Legos and shit like that. So I don't know. Sad day, but it shows.
Hey, but it's one thing that you're forgetting, man. Convenience, shit like Walmart, online shopping, Walmart.
Yeah,
people
Amazon.
like to go to Walmart to get groceries and some toys and shit. Plus, the prices are cheaper at Walmart, places like that. Like the same reason Netflix killed Blockbuster. The same concept, man. I mean, plus, like you said, kids aren't just into toys itself like they used to be. Like the tablets, video games, stuff like that.
Well, I think, like you said too, like Amazon's probably a big factor too. But but Toys R Us definitely had a way better selection than a Walmart or a Target or some shit like that. But kids just don't. I don't even see too many toy even the toy commercials nowadays. There's not too many of them like there were back in the day. Yeah,
of course not. Hey, I actually saw something on the video talking about Toys R Us the other day that I didn't know. Do you know that Toys R Us saw the online shopping thing was getting really popular, so they made a deal with Amazon to only sell Amazon toys. For Amazon to sell Toys R Us toys, right, online. But the only problem, they didn't make it exclusive. So Amazon was not only selling Toys R Us toys, they were selling everything else. So that contract was it made no sense at that point. They were selling all the other toys besides Toys R Us toys. So that was the beginning of the end there. That's when everything just started going downhill.
I don't think Phil really cares. Anybody else got any fond memory of Toys R Us?
I've never actually went. I never used to.
That's right. You're Canadian. That's right.
Hey, we have whoa. We have Toys R Us over here. We just don't fuck with Toys R Us. No, I they're jealous.
There's one
where I got my shit from.
People losing their jobs, but there's one right up the street from me, and I bought a PlayStation up there. I think a PS2. I think when they were out.
Yeah.
That's where
they stopped selling games years ago, though.
Yeah. So I used to get all my games there, man. Hey, Scorpio, with your quiet ass, bro, you got anything to say?
Well, we've got Toys R Us here, but I've never really been there too much. Like, I just buy all my stuff online.
I'm talking about when you were a kid, though, Scorpio.
Yeah, but even as a kid, I never really went into those sort of things.
Where'd you buy your toys at when you were a kid?
I didn't really have toys too much.
Oh, that's okay.
That's probably why I buy all these collectibles now.
All right, so quick little side note.
Fuck, dude.
Quick little side note. So Charles Lazarus, which was the founder and owner, he died just days after the announcement of this. That's crazy.
Stress.
Yeah,
that stress killed his ass.
Over.
Actually, he died of a broken heart.
Yeah, broken heart, man. I agree. Everybody talk. Somebody talk real quick again, Craig.
I think he died. I think he truly died of a broken heart. People said it won't. It can't kill you, but I think he truly. He put everything into that store and his spirit and everything. When it was gone,
that's
really
weird.
Sad.
That's weird time, man. But so shout out to him, man. That's sad to see them go, bro. Next up, this is a good topic. We got Ark Survival coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2018. Now, development began for this game October 2014 for the original game. It was released on Game Preview on PC June 2015. It released for Xbox One Game Preview December 16, 2015. The final game launched across all platforms, that being PS4, Xbox, and PC, in 2017. Now, this game still suffers from major technical issues on all platforms. And my big question is, I'll open to the panel here, how is this game going to perform on the Switch, knowing how it performs on other platforms?
That's a good question, man.
I'm going to answer that.
Okay.
Hold the phone there.
All right, go ahead, Nintendo. Go ahead, Nintendo guy. Hey,
because now,
hold on. You break up, Chairman. Talk real quick.
oh yeah, I'm in the basement. Sorry about that. Sorry, let me put that. I think it's going to perform okay. I don't think it's going to perform the best, but I think it's going to perform. Hey, Nintendo's running things down these days, but I think. Well, I don't know much about that.
Okay, let me ask you a question though. Did you play that game on PC or on PS4 or Xbox One?
I did not.
Oh,
trust me. Trust me when I tell you this. I put so many fucking hours into Ark Survival Evolved on PS4. That game at times is unfucking playable. The performance of that game is so fucking atrocious server side, dude. Yeah. You're gonna have fucking fun. Have fun on the go with that.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Think of
PUBG, but y'all missing one point.
Times 10.
Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit on the Switch anyway. It don't even matter.
I think they might. I think people might.
Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit.
At this point, I'd rather see the Switch get Pixar instead, man. At least that game went better.
Go ahead, Cherry, man.
You see, I'm not trying to cut anybody off. Sorry about that. I'm just Riverside. What's that?
What's what?
Riverside. You mentioned Riverside. A game called Riverside. There's a game called Riverside.
I don't know. Who said that?
He said a game I'm going to enjoy a lot. I didn't catch what he said. What Faded said. He said there was a game that I'm going to enjoy. You said check out some game. You said.
I don't know.
No, I said the PC version or PS4 version of Ark.
Yeah. Check out. Yeah, this game is finished. Cherry Man on. It got finished last year. Full file release. On the PS4, Xbox, and PC, and it runs like shit still on there.
Yeah.
So like bad, like almost like Fail said. Now it's pretty much it's even unplayable now when it's done. So the fact that the Switch is getting this, there is no fucking way it's gonna run good on there.
Oh, I'm about to go on a rant here in a minute after what I just fucking saw.
What? Go ahead.
No, we'll wait. No, we'll wait. But
okay, yeah, I just want to bring that up. Like I said, this game's coming there, man, and I know Nintendo has done an okay job of ports so far with the likes of Doom and shit like that. But this game here, no matter how much they downgrade it, it's not going to run correctly. It's just not the engine shit. It's not going to work right. What are your thoughts about that, Craig?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go half full here. The Switch is getting third-party support. That's kind of the way you gotta. I look at it, and so all the people, again, when the Switch was being made and got announced, and they joked about it, said it not powerful enough, and nobody's gonna buy it. Egg in your face. I mean, they've got their third-party support now. This console's moving, and as far as the way the game runs, it's gonna be garbage. So I just think because that game is just not optimized very well. But the main thing I look at is at least it's coming. At least it's going to come out and they got a chance to play.
Yeah, but here's how much does this game cost right now on other platforms? That anybody know?
$60, isn't it?
Is it $60 still?
I think so.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Maybe 40 to 50. I don't know. It's gonna be 60 on the Switch though. I can
on the Switch. Goddamn right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll see. There's no official release date yet. I think they're shooting for sometime in 2018. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I don't think it's gonna go well. I mean, I know like they have a good track record of doing ports so far, but this one here, I don't know. But so what's your big news there, Fatal?
I want to share you guys something.
Hold on.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. No. So I was looking at the PSN store just now, right? And can somebody answer me a question? Does anybody remember how much Dragon's Crown was last gen? I can't remember because I played on with the PS Plus thing when it became PS Plus for free members last year or last generation.
I know that is Fatal.
Okay, people in the chat, people know what Dragon's Crown is. Does anybody not remember how much that game launched at last generation?
No.
Let's see. Anybody in the chat know?
God fucking damn
anybody in the chat know? Or is one of them stupid ass games only Fatal played?
No, dude. Trust me, there's a lot of people that really love Dragon's Crown. You know Dragon's Crown with that maze with the big ass fucking titties, man?
Maybe.
Maybe it was just me. I don't know. But seriously, I know people play Dragon's Crown. Anyways. So let me ask you a question about the upcoming 30th anniversary collection of Street Fighter. How much do you think that collection is worth?
Probably about $20.
Okay,
$20.
Okay, no. I'm asking a legit question. I just want to know.
It got 5. You got 5 games in there, right?
More than that. It's got like I think 8. I don't know.
Okay, well, I say $30.
Probably $40.
Yeah, about 30 to 40 bucks.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What? Just tell us, Dave. Stop.
All right, no, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys right now. So this is how much this fucking cocksucker costs. Mind you, I do live in Canada, but again, it's gonna be fucking $40 for you guys.
How come you can share your screen?
Fuck you, Capcom. I'm not paying almost a quarter, like what, $60 for a full-fledged game?
Yeah, it's $40. It's higher because you're in Canada, right?
Yeah, it is, but still, $40 is still too much for a game
Yeah,
like that. There's a game on the PS2 that's exactly like this outside from the online fucking play, man. You cock dirty fucks.
Okay, so because of 5 games, right?
But no, that's not the reason why I'm pissed. Because I do remember fucking Dragon's Crown being like a fucking less than like $20 game or some shit last generation. But I need to figure that out because if I could be wrong, that's why I don't want to give too much props to fucking Dragon's Crown. But I swear to God, that price on that console last generation, I swear to God.
I don't even talk about right now, Fatal. You're like,
don't. Just ignore me. Ignore me until I figure this shit out.
Street Fighter and okay. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay, so next topic. Where are my PUBG players at on the panel?
What's up?
Okay. We got a new PUBG update. You guys heard about this? You guys experienced this yet?
Yeah, I have actually.
Okay, I'm not gonna go through. I got the whole list here. Basically, just some performance upgrades, some bug fixes. I'll go into it if you want me to in the chat, but different. They improved the inventory control scheme and layout and shit like that. So just quality of life updates. I was just curious if anybody in the panel, anybody in the chat has a chance to play with it yet, and if it really is if you notice any kind of difference, really.
Fuck PUBG.
Yeah. I definitely noticed the inventory difference. Some of the fonts are different. They got some more stuff in there. It's definitely a little better. The game runs maybe about the same, maybe a little better, maybe. So the stuff that really matters, they didn't really fix it. So it still runs around the same. You ask me.
Hey, Craig Harris, are you a PUBG person?
No, I call that game Fort Pub.
I thought you were Messiah Xbox.
Yeah, but pub. I mean, a pub is a place where I go get my stout and my cheese fries, and but I hope they get
give me some poutine, bitch.
Yeah, I hope they get that game working. So
you call yourself Messiah Xbox.
That game's running slower than my grandmother in a walker. So
it definitely runs better than it did at launch, though. It definitely runs better.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting better, but
they make it better. Yeah, that's the main thing. Is it's getting better. So
okay,
half empty, half full. I went half full.
Breathe, fat man. Just breathe.
I haven't tried it yet, but I hope it's. We'll see what the shit does. You got something to say about PUBG there, Fatal?
No, PUBG could suck a dick.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were. I agree with him. I play with friends sometimes, but
I was dying. I almost pissed myself laughing when I saw your tweet when you sat there. You tweeted out an image from the fucking mobile version of the game. Yeah, like, yo, how the fuck does this version run better than the Xbox One X version?
I fucking played it, man. I played the mobile version.
It's not bad, is it? It's not bad, is it?
Dude, I had 1 bar surfing. That shit ran smooth as butter. And somebody commented on my tweet. It was like different company. I said, I don't give a fuck. That's even worse then. So you're telling me a different company that nobody fucking knows made this game for cell phone, and it runs 100 times better and looks damn near identical to the main.
It does. That shit kind of surprised me, dude. I was like, this shit actually pretty good.
Okay, I will say it's pretty downgrade graphically, more so than what PUBG's already, but still, the fact that it's run on on 4G network or 3G network is running that clean, no stuttering, no frame drops. That's amazing. So I don't know where the fuck Bluehole needs to get their shit together. But that goes to the next topic here. So speaking of PUBG Mobile, right? If you guys have not heard, it's apparently, and it's just a rumor, but people really seem to believe this is true. They have not spoken on this topic yet. But anyway, people think that AI bots are being implemented on the PUBG mobile app. So what I mean by that is you drop into, the 100 PvP, whatever, and there's a lot of bots. There might be like 80 bots and only 20 people with your first couple playthroughs. Now, apparently they're saying this is designed to help new players get the grips with the game and, boost their confidence so they feel like they're good and they keep coming back. And they apparently, as you level up, the ratio of real players to bots increases. So what do you guys think about that?
I believe that. You know why I believe that? My first game playing it the other day, I got about 8 kills. I never get that many damn kills, I swear.
Well, yeah, apparently they're pretty bad bots, but apparently, people who were downloading this game day one, they're like, "Oh, I got 6 wins today, or I got 7 wins today." And
Yeah.
So they started looking into it and realizing these aren't real people you're playing against at first.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's a mobile game. If it was a console game, maybe it would be. Who cares? It's free. Whatever.
It's still a little misleading, though, right? Because this. I mean, if it's true, because they haven't said it's true or not, but people who are playing the PUBG mobile app are assuming it's just like the PUBG game where it's 100 real people dropping into a zone. So,
well, I mean, but you did say if they leveled up, their skills get better, then they add more like real people, right?
Yeah, but that's by design though, because they want you to, keep. They don't want you to get discouraged and die like 3 times real quick and say fuck it, and never come back. They want you to stay there and keep playing. That way, you'll buy more microtransactions and all that other free to play shit they have in there. Because this is a free to play game, the mobile version.
There you go. That's their strategy right there, brother. You just said it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't really give a shit.
Something interesting. But okay. Now this is a big one. I know the old heads are gonna like this. That being Dirk Griggity and Craig Harris. I don't know how old you are, Craig, but okay. You guys heard about the Atari box, right? They announced the E3 last year. All right, Fatal. They announced the E3 last year. We have not heard too much about it. Well, recently they just announced, and they went to some game show or some developers conference in San Francisco, and the name has officially been changed to the Atari VCS, which was the name of the original 2600 back in the 70s, correct?
That's right.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, it's the Atari. There was an Atari VCS before sometime in the 70s. I know that much for sure. I'm not an Atari expert. I'm not that. My memory doesn't go back that far. But here's my problem with this thing, right? And I know Cherry Man's going to speak on this too. Since they announced this thing, they have showed nothing. They have absolutely showed nothing at all about this console. We didn't even know what the fuck it looked like forever, right? We didn't know what it was going to run, what specs were going to be, what games were going to be for it, what controller was going to use. We knew fucking nothing. And it actually went up for pre-order when we knew nothing about it, and they canceled it, and they said that they're missing one key component. Now, they still not commenting on what that component is, but apparently they showed pictures of what this thing's going to look like at the San Francisco game conference, whatever the fuck that is. And I wish I could show you guys the picture right now, but it looks exactly like an Xbox One controller, okay? Because with a joystick. And then it looks like, comes with like a joystick, like a modern joystick, and it looks like a old 2600 Atari with a little more modern look to it. I wish I could show you the picture, but I can't bring my fucking, I can't share the screen for some reason. But so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this Atari box situation? Anybody informed this?
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it briefly. My mom still has the 2600. I don't know where she got it. There was like some kind of sale somewhere, and she still plays that and Space Invaders and stuff like Freeway. So I may look into it for her. But shout out to Atari. That's bringing back a lot of memories.
Right
in front of that.
Wait. So what's this? Sorry, I was going to the bathroom taking a piss. What did I miss?
God damn it! I said a lot of shit, Fatal. No, anyway.
Atari box. Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, they changed the name to the Atari VCS.
Awesome. Okay.
And they showed pictures of apparently actual pictures of what it's going to look like, what the final product looks like. So now
I've seen that.
Yeah. Okay. That. So I'm just saying, what's everybody think about it? I still think it's bullshit. This thing is still being crowdfunded by Indiegogo, which Indiegogo is a crowdfunding site that doesn't guarantee your money back. So it's not like GoFundMe or some shit like that, where there's like a clause there where it says if this product does not happen, you are guaranteed your money back. They could raise $5 million and fucking leave. So I don't know, man. They're being very hush-hush about this. Like I said, they announced what it's going to look like, but besides that, we know nothing about the system. We don't know any specs. We don't know the games. We know nothing, fucking nothing at all about the system. It's apparently going to go for pre-order here in about a month or two. So I'm just asking everybody's general thoughts on this thing.
I mean,
I think the concept itself is kind of unnecessary, but the look of the console and the controller actually look pretty good. I feel like the box itself looks pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It comes with a
the controller looks like it's going to work like similar to like Xbox style controller.
It looks
like
pretty goddamn close to Xbox controller. Yeah. Yeah, it looks very. I'm not thrashing the design of it now. Mind you, they have not shown an actual goddamn product yet. It's just pictures. So that leads me to believe that there's no fucking product made yet. I think that was the computer generated image. Not.
I got a question. If the console itself was crowdfunded, who the fuck gonna crowdfund the damn games? Or they gonna have some old Atari shit.
Well, that's the problem here. Like,
yeah,
he did say it's going to include Atari classics, but there's countless ways to access those. But that's the question. What kind of are they going to have some kind of crazy first party support for their games, like maybe like remakes of like
Atari classic
like that? I'm saying like they're going to have like first party new ones, or are they going to have any third party support? Are we going to get any of the third party multiplats come into the system? We don't know. We know fucking nothing. And even more not insulting, but even more crazy is they're talking about the price point of this thing being $250 to $300.
That shit gonna be like a Ouya.
That's more than a base PS4 Xbox One. You're fucking insane. You're never gonna break into this market, especially. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know what the power is gonna be like. Nobody knows anything. And in my mind, this product doesn't fucking exist yet.
Hey, let me tell you something. As a guy who first gaming system was an Atari 2600, don't nobody want to play that old ass shit. That shit is too old, man. When was the last time y'all saw Combat or Pitfall on Atari 2600? No, nobody want to play that. Oh, that shit too old, man.
You got some guys that are collectors. Some guys are gonna want it's just for the way it looks, right? Because apparently it's gonna have, they say, Netflix. It'll be a streaming box as well. But that's been done before. Like I'm thinking about the NVIDIA Shield and shit like that. This kind of concept has been done before, so they're bringing nothing new to the table. But the main thing
that was real successful
is they have no established product yet. Nothing exists yet. It's just an idea, and they keep bringing this shit up just to gauge people's interest and see people's reactions. But apparently, goods were pre-ordered a month and a half, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm a pre-order that shit.
I mean, the Atari VCS, I think a lot of people I'm going to be honest, I think people are sleeping on it a little bit. I think people are sleeping on it. I think people are sleeping on it.
I'll be damn.
Go ahead, Chad. Finish that.
I think people are sleeping on it. I think it's going to use, because I don't know much about the power. I did read about it a little bit. It says because I'm going to make a video about it. It's going to use like AMD. It's going to be based on AMD. It's going to be like a Linux. It's going to use like a Linux engine on it. That's what it's going to be based on. It's going to have that type of engine on it.
Okay.
I think people need to give it a chance. I mean, it looks really identical to those old Ataris. I've seen the Ataris before. It looks good with the little.
It looks good. The picture looks good. They haven't shown an actual unit yet, but yeah, the computer generated image looks fantastic. But I don't think anybody's sleeping on this shit, Cherry, man. Like I said, they're not announcing anything for it, and I do not think that they're going to compete. Atari doesn't have the money to try to manufacture a system powerful enough to challenge Xbox and PS4. Even after, let's say they do accomplish the power narrative and they get the support they need, then they gotta go get fucking games for this thing. You gotta get third party support. You gotta have some kind of first party support. I don't see it happening. Let's talk like an Android box where it's like, go ahead,
bring back ET. I'll fuck with it.
I mean, ET. This is not the damn Jaguar. Johnson's saying the Atari, we got to see what happens. This is not Jaguar. Jaguar sucks. I understand that. This is not Jaguar.
This is gonna be worse than a Jaguar.
This is gonna be worse.
No, dude. I think this concept on paper sounds pretty fucking dope. And look, this is not Atari making a comeback. Atari is just throwing their hat into one of those little fucking whatever the hell you want to call it. They're not getting into the back into the concept.
You know what else? You know what else sounded good on paper? The Xbox One X.
Okay. Fair enough.
Don't you start your shit. Wags.
But I mean, whatever Atari does, I mean, we'll see what the price is, and I'll see what the spec. I really don't give a fuck what the specs are. I mean, it's Atari, so I'll definitely get around to buying it.
I care what the specs are, but it's $300 goddamn dollars.
Oh well, man, whatever that motherfucker.
It's not $100 talking about here. This thing is going to be more expensive than a base PS4 and Xbox. So they had to have some goddamn specs.
The same price as what a launch was. But the thing of it is, at the end of the day, whatever Atari does, whatever it is, it could just be like almost like an Atari Steam box or some shit like that. And if it's something like that,
like Ouya,
I will fucking buy it. It looks cool. At the end of the day, that's just
stupid.
No.
So you're gonna spend $300 on a Steam box.
No. I said
on a streaming box.
I said I would wait for fucking a price drop. But again, at the end of the day, it's more games for me to get access to.
Like what?
Whatever they decide to bring out.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna play it out.
I hate Fail. So everybody knows in the chat, I hate Fail. He's always playing a devil's advocate here. He's always trying to look on the positive side.
No.
There's no room for that in this podcast. I'm joking. I know. I'm joking.
Jokes aside. I like the concept though, but I mean, it's kind of the fact that if they're coming out with a pre-order thing, fucking with a month and a half, and you have not revealed what specs you are and what kind of support you're gonna have for it. Yeah, that definitely makes.
You don't think it's weird that this thing this isn't funded by Atari? This is completely crowdfunded.
No, I know that. Yeah, I know it was.
That does not leave with a lot of faith. And once let's say they roll a system out, like so, all your other shit's gonna be crowdfunded too. Because actually, that's another little point there. They are trying to make what is it? Roller Coaster Tycoon for the Nintendo Switch. Okay, that's an Atari game. And they are crowdfunding for that game. People are donating money to Atari to make Roller Coaster Tycoon for the Switch. So it don't sound to me like they have any.
I'm okay with Roller Coaster Tycoon coming out of the Switch. Fucking hey, dude. I want to be some fucking Tycoon shit.
Yeah, but it's being completely crowdfunded though. If they get the money, so this shows me what the fuck Atari don't have no money to do any of this shit. So if they do roll out an Atari box, there's gonna be no support for this thing. You're gonna start crowdfunding every game. You're gonna crowdfund controllers and shit. Fuck that.
Look, man, if Atari comes out with the remake of ET, man, I'm in. Fuck it. Fuck you guys.
Fails is trolling now.
No, I'm being dead serious. Because I recently was there like 3 weeks ago. I did a live stream on Twitch, man, of me beating ET.
I know you can beat that shit.
Yeah,
I got that game with the kid. I didn't know what the hell was going on with that game, bro.
You can beat ET, yes.
You guys are killing me. Anyway. That Atari box is bullshit, and I'll bet you money it never comes to fruition. I bet you.
I agree with you, bro.
Atari box, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
But okay, next topic. I want to start with Craig Harris. This next one.
Craig Harris.
I'll give a brief little preview here. So you guys have heard Craig's talked about this. It's been a big buzz in the community. Everybody saw recently the God of War footage that was released, right? The 9-minute, whatever, 10-minute clip. It looks fantastic in my opinion. I'm looking forward to the game. But this has led people to, in the Xbox community and the PS4 community, the fanboy wars. Apparently, God of War copied Ryse, Son of Rome. That's what everybody's saying. They say that the art styles look similar, the over-the-shoulder look. So I'll let Craig Harris go on this first. Have you heard about this comparison, Craig?
Heard about it, and the men that are saying it are moist. This is what I can say. I mean, I've never heard anything. I mean, the people doing this are at a sunken place. All right, if I were to say to you, character rides around on horse, shoots fire out of his hands.
What's up,
Zach? What game am I talking about? I could be talking. I'm talking.
Red Dead Redemption.
Witcher 3. I could be talking about Oblivion. I could be talking about
Red Dead. You talking about Red Dead?
Well, possibly, but it's this. The people saying it don't have anything else to talk about, so it's they copied this, and it's just that's the sunken place. And when you got nothing else to talk about, I mean, did Ryse copy Batman? Because somebody did post something on Twitter, the same over-the-shoulder camera was using Arkham, wasn't it? Nothing there. So they're clowns, and they're in the sunken place. You just gotta let it go. Sometimes you like the songs.
Let it go.
Yeah, just let it go. So it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate that there are grown ass men saying stuff like this, but they're.
What was it saying?
That's a good analysis, man. Like I said, it's weird because it seems like they shared a very similar camera angle. Now apparently, like a ton of other games don't do that as well. There's only so many goddamn camera angles.
J-Wags, where it's coming from, I'll not to interrupt you there, is that they desperately want a sequel to Ryse 2. So they don't have one. So it's like, this looks just like it. They're fucking place.
Why not? Ryse was dope.
So, nobody bought it.
Was that game kind of dope though, man? Because I mean, every time I look at that game and I see that fucking motherfucker, the way he walks in combat, dude, just makes me.
Yeah, it was visually
Ryse is
appealing.
dope,
I liked it, but Ryse, I don't know, man.
See, I don't give a fuck how the game looks. I mean, I was looking at the combat for it, and it
I
was just
liked
like,
it. It had a great story.
the combat is. I mean, it's not. It's yeah. It looks cool, like when you chop someone's head off and shit, man. But like you couldn't. I didn't like the fact that I couldn't change my sword out or my shield, shit like that. And the God of War, we from what we've seen a little bit from what we the gameplay footage, you'd be able to change out your weapons and upgrade your armor and all.
Hey, but that's the thing, Wax. That's why I think us Xbox guys want a Ryse sequel, because maybe they can capitalize. Yeah, they can make it better than the first one, because the first one had a lot of potential.
Yeah, but that right there just feeds into the whole entire fucking fake console war fanboyism nonsense, and for them to be sitting there,
Ryse 2 looks better and fucking plays better than shitty God and fucking War, man.
All I know is that when his footage was released, it wasn't just a Ryse comparison. It wasn't just a Ryse comparison. People were saying, "Oh, that shit looks boring," or babysitting this and that. I'm like, come on, man.
And that's bullshit.
As a gamer, man, you could not have watched that video clip and went, "Oh, that game looks lame," or "That game looks like shit."
Hey, Wax, you hit the nail on the head. As a person that loves video games, how could you sit there and say God of War looks terrible? How could you sit there and say it looks easy? How can you sit there and say, listen, man? If you genuinely feel that way,
the gameplay looks fucking
and the gameplay looks awesome. Graphics look awesome. Gameplay looks awesome. Story looks awesome.
I don't give a fuck how it looks.
How can you
we know
say
you don't care about graphics, Fatal. We know this.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just playing. I'm playing. I'm sorry.
No, I know you don't. But I'm saying I like graphics, man. I will take a game that has great. I won't sacrifice gameplay over graphics. But if a game looks great and plays great, fantastic.
Hey, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact for you there, J-Wags. Oh, no, go ahead, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and finish your point, Fatal. Whoever was, or not Fatal, but Dirt. Were you trying to finish your point, man? Sorry.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, if you genuinely feel in your heart that God of War doesn't look good, okay, well, that's a you problem, I guess. That's something you're going through. But if you're just adding fuel to the fire of the console war, saying, God, come on, man, get yourself together. Now, we all know me. You know I'm an Xbox guy. The game looks amazing, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, look at the pathology here. Spider-Man gets unveiled. All of a sudden, it's been downgraded. Horizon Zero Dawn, it's been downgraded. Now, here's God of War. All three of these games have one thing in common. They're not on Xbox.
Horizon Zero Dawn, to me, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but Horizon Zero Dawn, although I love that game.
Yeah, I want that game. I can't get it on this console. So whether it's me bitching about Sony's crossplay or, because I don't want to have to buy the PlayStation to play all these games, that's where the pathology's coming from. It's going to be the same. Sony can announce something. Days Gone. What did you hear? Yeah. What did you hear with Days Gone? Oh, it's been downgraded. Well, the console war is over. Sony's at like 80 million or something.
It is over. It is over.
And Microsoft won't even tell you how many they sold. So, I mean, it's again, they're in a sunken place, so it's they're talking about Far Cry 5, which everybody can play, and everybody else is going to be, MLB The Show, Nino Kuni 2, and they're wait to E3. I don't have to wait to E3 to play these games. They're stupid. It's unfortunate. Sunken place.
Sunken place, huh?
Good shit. Yeah. Any more thoughts on that? Anybody else on it?
By myself.
No more?
Too many thoughts.
Good, Chairman. Good.
I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't got too many thoughts, but I saw the preview. The game looks good. It looks sexy. I may have to get that game looks good. It looks good. It might be game of the year. One of the type of games of the year.
We'll see about game of the year, but yeah, that's a good way to put it. It does look sexy. I'm looking forward to it. 30 hour. They said about a 30-hour campaign. It looks. One of people's big problems where they thought the kid was going to hinder the experience. It turned into like a babysitter experience or a simulator. But from what little footage we saw, it looks like he's going to be helping you quite a bit with combat. He wasn't just sitting there waiting to be attacked. He was fighting people and jumping people, and you were doing combat with him. So
hey, we'll what though, Wax? Hey, you know what? Like the little boy had confirmed for me. I know this might be a stupid topic, but this is just me. You're like y'all don't have to respond to this. But I always thought Kratos was black, dude. I always did. I always thought Kratos was black.
Yeah,
I didn't think
his voice was. And you bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, both of the guys are.
Yeah, and think about Hellblade. Yeah, and think about Hellblade. That's another game. Hellblade on the PlayStation 4 was called what? A walking simulator. You know, oh, look at that bug-eyed little girl. As soon as it leaks, it may come to the
pissed me off, dude.
Yeah, you going back to console washing.
That's the same thing, man. People call it like they said Uncharted like a rock climbing simulator. So there's so much shit they
actually
say.
It kind of is. Actually, kind of is.
I mean, there's more than just rock climbing, you know, and mountain climbing. So
okay, never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
Hold on. So I mentioned that Kratos. Hold on. I meant that I thought Kratos was black and Craig went back to the console war shit. What the fuck is over there?
Well, that was I think the guy doing his voice was. I don't know if they changed. I heard they did change.
No, both of the guys are black. Like it's a new guy, but he's black also. I thought Kratos was black. I said, oh shit, that kid is white. So
yeah, so they did change his voice. So they changed actors in. That's what I couldn't remember they had done.
I've always known.
Good point.
I didn't. I always assume, but look, man, like Kratos, Kratos is married to a white woman. That's why. That was one reason I thought he was black.
You better let your wife hear you right now, Dirk. You better be your.
Hey man, her ass is upstairs, man. Shit.
Damn. All right, we'll move on from that, man. Games that released today, March 23rd, 2018. We have A Way Out. Anybody played this game yet, or looking forward to it?
I bought it. I haven't played it with anybody yet.
I do want to play that game, but I don't own it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Dirk. You bought it? Shit, I gotta buy it now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm leaving. I want to get my review out there.
All right. Yeah, I know that's gonna be a good review for Fatal. This looks like a game that's right up Fatal's alley.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
No, I definitely want to play A Way Out. I've been excited since the day that game's been announced, outside from the quirky motherfucker telling to fuck the Oscars.
Fuck the Oscars.
I love the concept, though. I love the idea and the thought process and the concept behind the
original.
Game. That's original.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Two brothers had to break out of prison.
Motherfucker, you just fucking said to do people research, and then motherfucker, you're asking people.
They're not brothers. I think they meet each other in jail.
He's not a potential consumer, though. Yeah, so he's.
I know. So two people trying to break out of prison. Yeah, I bet the brothers are gonna be playing that game up and down the dial.
Oh, shit.
That's racist.
Let me know.
Hey, Dirk bought it.
If you guys stream it or something like that, let me know. I'll definitely watch the stream of it. So
it's only $30.
Oh, it's not bad.
It looks interesting, man. I mean, I heard it's not getting too bad reviews. It's about an 8-hour campaign, so we'll see. But the big draw here is, like I said, it's two-player. It can only be played with another human person, so you have to have a human person to play this with you. But the big draw here is you buy it for $30, and the copy that you have, you can play with somebody else free of charge. So only the one person has to buy a copy.
But the question is, like, say, I bought a copy, right? So say, like, me and Wags play tonight, but say tomorrow Fatal want to play with me. How does that go? I think you can do
that. I think
thought it was just like one person.
I think you own the one license to the game, right? So you can invite anybody to play with you.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. That's like a share play, right?
Like a share thing, yes. $30, yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Instead, that's actually a big draw for me. I was actually surprised they did that, and that's a good move, especially for this game. And this game has no microtransactions whatsoever, and they have no plans to have them in the future. Now, I'm not sure what they would do anyway because it's a single player game, but that's good on them. And it's an EA game, which is even more surprising. Well, EA, actually, EA really had nothing to do with the publishing of it. They just did the advertising and whatnot, but the fact that EA is associated with it and there's no microtransactions is baffling to me. So this next one, and I have no knowledge of this game. I'm not going to pretend to have any knowledge of this game, but this game released today too, and it is Ni no Kuni 2. Anybody have experience with this game?
Talk to Craig because I don't know nothing about that shit.
Ni no Kuni 2.
I'm gonna buy it, but I want my MLB to show first. There's a couple people streaming it, so it looked interesting. So I may look into it after MLB the show.
I play everything, but I never heard of Nuni Kuni. I mean, like I heard some YouTube guys say something about it, but I never heard
of it. What the hell did you just say?
I never played it either.
No. The way like the title of the name, that sounded like some fucking like spaghetti western.
Ni no Kuni.
Ni no Kuni.
Kuni Nuni or some shit.
Like what is it called? It's called Nunu Kuni. What? Hold on. What? Ni no Kuni.
Ni no Kuni.
Okay,
I'm definitely going to snag it one day, just not right now because I'm broke as fuck right now because I am a fat fucking poor bitch. But
Damn.
I will get it. I will get it down the road because I bought the first one last generation. I plat that game. That first game
it was good.
It was an incredible experience for me. It was like Pokemon on crack, but better than Pokemon on crack.
It's
But with
$60,
that
huh?
said, I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm just saying. I know.
Hey man, wax, man. That's why I know
calm
this wax
down,
cheap
Phil.
as hell, ain't he? Hey, that's why I know this wax cheap, man.
No,
You don't want to buy it.
it's not a
It's
cheap
bad
thing,
love,
man.
bro. It's bad love.
It's a consumer thing, man. I invest a lot of money into all these platforms, all right? So I'm just trying to.
Hey,
Oh, okay, I got you.
You're talking
got
to me
you.
too as well.
I
Bro.
got everything.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing is that I don't waste money on shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Except for cigarettes.
That's besides the point.
But hey, I forgot to mention, a way out is $30. So that's pretty good, man. You buy
On
a
EA
way-
Access, it's 26.
Man,
Oh, there
oh,
you
fuck EA Access, man.
Oh,
Huh?
No, I'm just
What-
saying, fucking
what
EA
cherry
Access.
man?
Digital only.
Sorry, I have to interrupt. You have to have the exact same system to play to share play it.
I believe
Yeah,
so. Yes.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
Digital only. It's a
I gotta get a
digital
damn
only
system.
game.
I believe
No,
so.
no. It's
Whoa,
not
whoa,
digital
whoa.
only. It's not digital.
Okay.
It has physical release.
You have a download token. You have a download token that when you bought the game, it gives you a code that you can actually redeem, or you give it to a friend, and the friend will download the game fucking for himself, and he can only play it with you and that only person. So you basically the way it works is
Where the hell were you at?
So
like 5 minutes ago. Go ahead, finish.
I was thinking about Sea of Thieves. I'm sorry, but the thing of it is
Okay, so it's only one person now. Okay.
yeah. So basically, for example, Dirt, if you own the game, fucking, then let's say you want to give the I guess the restricted access version to JWags, you give him the actual token to him, and then he redeems the game. And then what happens is, from what I understand, I think this is how it works. It could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. Is not that you could basically what happens is that he will not be able to play the game without you.
Hey, can you put your
What
mic
the
real quick
fuck?
there, Cherry Man?
Sick.
Real quick, please. Oh, who is that?
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick humor. I have no idea what the hell happened to Sick.
Hey, my
Sick.
bad. I wasn't looking at Cherry Man. I just thought there was.
Time out. Sick. What the hell happened to you earlier, dude?
Bro, I went to sleep, bro.
The hell are you at, bro?
You passed
Were you in
out
the
with
club?
your live stream on?
Yeah.
Damn,
Dude, let me tell you what happened, right? I was like, yo, I'm going to just lay down for a second because I knew I had to get up and go to work today. So, man, I fell asleep and I didn't wake up until like 8:50, bro.
Are you driving sick?
Yeah.
That shit's bad, bro.
Yeah, you're the way your phone sounds right now, dude. It literally sounds like you're talking to a Fisher Price walkie-talkie.
Oh, absolutely, because I'm connected via Bluetooth and shit.
Oh, that would explain it. Okay.
But what's up, Six? Secure TV, everybody. Just make it an appearance. But anyway, yeah. So Nino Cooney too.
Yeah, this is a funny podcast right now.
Yeah,
I
a
love
lot of heads in here. Okay, so damn, a way out. So that's kind of fucked up there for way out there, bro. So like, let's say Dirk gave me that code, right, and I downloaded it, and we were supposed to play tomorrow, right? Let's say Saturday. Yep. What if I died tonight? Now he can never finish that game.
Oh shit!
I don't know. Why are you asking me all these questions? I don't know
I'm just saying, like, I downloaded it, right, and let's say I die, and then he's like, "Fuck, well now this game, you can't play."
Hold on, let me go to the game. Let me go to the game and let me just see what it says in the description.
I guess they
because it
kind of
said
had to
something
do
a
that
while
business
back.
price, though, right? Business
That's
wise, that
40
makes
bucks,
sense.
motherfucker, dude. Okay, play the entire experience with your friend for free using a friend's pass free trial feature.
Hey, sick, bro. You wanna anything you want to say, man? Because all I hear is your win, bro.
Oh,
Sound like the Wizard of Oz out there, man.
Wait, did they just add more games on fucking PS Now?
I know they're having a sale. I don't know if they add any more games. Well, probably. Well, I don't know.
Wait. What the fuck?
Oh,
Dun dun dun.
I know Life is Strange Before the Storm. It's only $8. That's
Fatal Soja Mac with this shit. What is it, Fatal?
Did they just add a recent game that recently came out no more than about half a year ago on here?
What?
which one? What's the name of it?
Speaking of Atari, let's see here. Latest editions. You got Battleborn on there. Garbage. Dark Souls War Master Edition. Fuck off. Lord of the Fallen. Adrift. Terra. Some fucking Battle Castro, whatever you want to call it. Flashback Atari games. There you go.
Flashback.
Yeah, play some of that shit.
What's going on? Hey, thank you everybody in the chat for stopping by and shit. We're not leaving yet. I'm just saying what's up because I'm not looking at the chat that much.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yakuza 4 and 5 is on fucking PS now.
I never played those games. I really want to try those Yakuza games. I never played them, any of them.
Pablo III, Robert McLeod, EJ Johnson, thank y'all.
Is there like a collection of like for the Yakuza games or something that's on PS4? Because I really want to play those games. I keep on hearing they're decent.
I never tried.
Do you guys know?
God damn
I never tried it. Next topic.
Yeah.
Next topic. Xbox One mixer controller sharing. Now, this is going to be a feature in the new spring update. I'm pretty sure it didn't go live yet, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's not live.
It's not live, but it's on the actual back end though.
Yeah, well, it's live for the beta people, right? For the inside Xbox.
Yeah,
people.
I have access to it, but I can't fucking stream on my Xbox. So I wouldn't know if it actually works or not. Thanks for that, Michael Cock.
Quick preface: streamers will now have the option to let a viewer take control of the Xbox One controller. This could be a useful feature for trying a game or having a more experienced player complete a difficult task in the middle of a game playthrough. So, what do you guys think about that? I think it's a pretty cool feature. What do you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's like share play.
Yeah, like share play. Yeah.
Is Wax saying some positive Xbox news? I don't believe this shit.
Well, actually, you know what? I never thought of this until Fail just said that. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing as SharePlay.
Oh fuck, sure is. Damn it.
It's the same exact thing. It's been on forever on PS4.
I'm going to bitch smack a Konami employee in the head right now.
Uh-oh.
Well, hold on, real quick, Fatal. Say, I just realized that now. Yeah, I can't do that on PS4 with the SharePlay. Huh?
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you can already do that on SharePlay.
Yeah, you can't do it for streaming. You can't stream and do it, can you?
No, you can't.
Okay, so this is good for Xbox, and now it's
Xbox's fucking garbage way out.
Yeah, the mixer. I'm not a big. See, that's fucked up. See, I'm not a big fan of Mixer Fatal, but that's cool, man.
Mixer. I love Mixer, dude.
I'm not a fan of it. You're playing,
I like Mixer.
But so you're playing a game, right? You can't get past a certain part, and some little dickhead in the chat's like, oh, you fucking suck, bro. I could do this shit, or it's like, here, asshole, take the controller, and then it's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I thought, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, man. Hey, yo, Robert McLeod, what's so funny about Mixer, bro?
Mixer's garbage. You tell Robert McLeod.
You went EJ Johnson. What's wrong with Mixer? It's all right to me.
Garbage, bro. It's always fun.
What's the fucking difference between Mixer and Twitch?
Mixer has a feature that Twitch does not have implemented yet.
What's that?
Yeah.
Low latency mode. 1-to-1, so that way fucking everything's in real time. Twitch is
take that shit, Wax.
Yeah.
Take that shit. Robert McLeod and EJ Johnson. Take that shit.
You know why I hate Mixer? You know why I hate Mixer? Because if I try to stream my Xbox, I can't get rid of the goddamn little chat box on my screen.
Because
damn, that's a valid point.
Hold on.
But you can move it.
Yeah, to 4 corners of the screen.
Oh god, my eyes just went fucking mentally there. Oh my Christ, oh my Lord. So wait. You talk about that, like the chat box that's there? You can disable the chat box.
Get his ass, Fatal.
Yes, you
can. Get his ass, Fatal.
You can. Yeah, you can, and yes, you can.
Get his ass, Fatal. Tell him.
That shit's garbage. No, I'm joking. Actually,
hilarious.
I do know that the latency is low, much lower compared to like I know YouTube's like one of the worst ones to stream from. It's always like a 20-30 second fucking delay for me.
But yeah, here we are on YouTube, anyways.
See, Sick Humor TV said you can't disable it. God damn it! All right, well,
damn it! Hey, Sick, get his ass to it. Tell Wag's ass.
All right, fine. I stand corrected. Okay, I'll hold yellow on that one. I didn't know that.
Say that the Mixer app it's pretty good. I just don't like the damn app. It sucks.
Pablo, why you got to hurt my feelings, man?
Right.
By calling this guy trash, bro. Jesus Christ. Yo, there's a reason why J-Wags, a lot of people in this community do not like me. It's in my preference in gaming, dude. But you know, those people can fucking eat a cock.
Yeah, okay?
That's right.
I'm just playing.
Why you guys think is Mixer not as popular as maybe it should be because it's strictly on?
No, I mean you still use your PC on it too as well. Regardless of Windows 10 or not. But I mean, I like Mixer, man, because it's nice and clean. I mean, Twitch is good. Don't get me wrong, and that's what I use now because nobody wants to go to Mixer, so I have to use fucking Twitch, bitch. But I mean, it's all right though, man. I mean, whenever I fuck with it, man, it's all good. Until Microsoft fixes my fucking problem. Microsoft can go to fucking hell for all.
Voice legend in the chat. Hey, bro. Hey, the show's coming to a close, man. We got to finish with some impressions.
Man.
Oh, okay. So can somebody explain to me why fucking fake Nami is sitting here fucking wants to charge my ass $60 fucking for that piece of shit Bomberman game that launched on the fucking goddamn Switch, bitch?
I think you know the answer to that. It's some punk ass cartridges.
No. But why is it fucking $60 on the PSN store for pre-order?
Oh, on the PSN store. Oh, that's a damn good question.
$60 fucking dollars. Are you fucking jerking my Jurgen, man? Fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro.
Damn,
No, man, like that shit. Like, okay, why is Dragon's Crown? Well, by the way, speaking of Dragon's Crown, real quick, that game was $30 when it came out last year.
We'll bring that up, Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, bro, just tell me on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying. I don't think you guys could hear me.
No, that's cool, man. Yeah, just go ahead and speak over everybody. Tell Faye shut the fuck up for once.
Hey, fuck you, man. Fuck.
You know, he tells what's up. But yeah, so we'll bring it up real quick. Scorpio, I know you're the one who knows the most about this topic, so why don't you inform us what the fuck EA's doing with The Sims?
Yeah, they're just being greedy fuckers. Like, basically, like when they released Sims 4, it was already lacking in a ton of content that was previously available in previous games. So what they did then after they released it with lacking content, they then turned around and created 3 different tiers of DLC. So you had expansions that were $40, game packs of $20, and stuff packs for $10. Now they've turned around and basically they've released a new stuff pack called My First Pet, which gives access to a hamster. So that's $10. But in order to use it, you have to buy the Cats and Dogs expansion, which is $40.
Motherfucker!
So you're talking $50 just for the use of a hamster.
Wow.
My daughter played that shit, man.
See, I didn't know The Sims was still a big thing. I didn't know that was a big game people still play.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah, that's what
but like they're charging for, so basically, Scorpio, they're charging DLC for DLC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
That's EA.
Yep, I would expect no less from those fuckers, bro. That's another one I want to ask you guys. Is anybody here a Battlefront 2 fan? Anybody play this game?
Oh yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
I have it, but yeah, it's a pretty good game. But
have you guys messed around with the new progression system since they revamped it?
No, I haven't. I haven't played it since like December.
I don't have it installed because the game is.
Yeah, I don't have it either. But I heard they revamped the whole system. Apparently, they fixed it to where it's not tied towards it's not tied towards pay to win or anything. So now it's all just regular microtransactions. And I'm not sure how they did it, but I know they updated it recently. So just didn't know if anybody had any experience with that shit or not.
Nope. By the way, I haven't looked at any news since I've been playing fucking whatever you want to call it. So I have to catch up.
Well, that is all the topics I have, man. I don't know. I think I covered everything. Did I miss anything there, Scorpio?
That's everything I had.
Okay. Well, we'll open this up to thank you all for stopping by, but we'll open this up to any questions in the chat. If you want to ask Craig, me, or anybody else anything, now's the time now to ask the questions. Or if you want to hit the link in the chat, just pop in. If you want to pop in the voice chat here and ask us in person, you can do that too.
Hey, man, it's good to have Craig on the podcast because Craig is one of those guys that, as Xbox guy say, man, I want to talk to this son of a bitch. But then, now that I got the opportunity to talk to him, I can't talk to him about shit because Xbox is fucking up right now, so I can't say that.
Yeah, he said you trying to get your throat. Craig.
Well, the Xbox is fine. The Xbox community, they're idiots. That's the Xbox. My Xbox is fine. It works fine. I got it on now. I got my Mass Effect 3 character creator up on the screen. It's just you got a bunch of people who, like they do their homework.
Anybody trying to buy an Xbox One X?
No, who the hell wants that garbage for?
I'm saying.
Hey man, y'all out of line in this podcast. Y'all out of line.
Hey, I'm gonna get on Moss's ass, dirt. He's supposed to show up today.
Oh really?
He's supposed to show up. Yeah, Mighty Moss 2K. Bitch ass. I hope you're listening to this right now. Gary talking about this God of War shit. But
that shit was crazy.
You want to chat saying, good show, J Wags. Have a good weekend. Hey, thanks, Brandon Lewis. Robert McLeod. I like, but I do not like your Sims grow old and die. I could do without that. Laugh out loud. Brandon Lewis, good to see you.
Thing in fucking Sims though.
Brandon Lewis said, good to see you also again, Craig. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it, Mr. Lewis. The Messiah's church is always open for members.
Craig's Corner.
Steal that title.
But I guess that's it. Now, usually, Craig, I know you knew this podcast, but I think that you listened to it before. Usually, this point in the game here is when we get voice legend to come on the show, and people he takes requests for impressions. People name a cartoon character or a person. He usually does the impressions, but unfortunately, he cannot make it tonight. He's listening though, so shout out to Voice Legend. He has things to do. So I appreciate that, Savage Uger. Any last topics, man? I feel like this is a lot shorter than the ones we usually do.
Well, God of War went gold.
Fuck cares? I want the game now. God damn it!
I heard about that. Go ahead, Craig. Go ahead and inform us on that real quick.
Yeah, God of War went gold 20 hours ago. It just kind of snuck out. No big news. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. So that game, I assume, going gold is good because I guess that means it'll be out. It won't be delayed or unless something major happens.
That's great news, man.
Shout out to the people that are getting it. Now's your time.
Hey, Paula, man. Paula, I appreciate that, man. Like I said, bro, I know you got a channel, man. If you're come on, just let me know, bro. You a predator.
Shout out to Charlotte Man Gaming who just subbed to the Messiah's Church. I do appreciate it, my son.
Oh my
son.
Yo, come to me too, man. Yeah, come to me too. Sub me.
I will. I'll flip it back. Yeah, that's the way it works.
To me. We'll do the outros here in a second, but I think we'll end with maybe just one last little topic. Unless you guys want to. A big question I keep seeing people ask is, because of course it's all the rage. What are you guys expecting from Xbox E3? I know it's a question that's beating everybody's head over and over again, but it's something everybody asks.
I can like.
What are we expecting, or what do we think they're gonna do?
No, what are you expecting from Microsoft? What do you think they're gonna do to E3? Do you think that they're gonna deliver the games? Do you think what do you think their plan is? We know they but they're holding the big show with their own personal theater across the street from the building, E3 building. So what do you think they're gonna do?
Oh, they'll be fine. Okay. I think they're gonna have I think they'll be fine. They've had one really crappy show. Well, the show in 13 and 14, those weren't great shows, but 15, 16, and 17, they had good shows. It's just you got a bunch of people who don't understand. I mean, I hope with Phil Spencer spoke to Forbes magazine and CNBC about the direction they're going, people now step back and say, okay, they're going to put games on everything. So that's their direction. So, but as far as the games they're going to show, I think we'll get a Halo CGI trailer, Shadow of the Tomb Raider gameplay, possibly Splinter Cell announcement. I don't know about any gameplay. Forza 4, wherever it's going to be. So they'll be fine. They will be fine. Maybe they get, I don't know, PUBG still in preview mode. Maybe that finally comes out. So I think possibly a perfect dart game. They'll show some JRPGs because they do have some coming. And the Hellblade announcement, hopefully they announce that. So just they're fine. I mean, Microsoft again, what they're doing for me is fine. I like Game Pass. So I'm fine. You do have some front row riders who did not do their homework, and now they got buyer's remorse, and now they're complaining.
Oh, but shit!
All right, hold up. We just opened up something else here. So, Craig Harris, I'll tell you what. I've listened to your podcast and everything, and your little Craig's Corner, things like that. I know you're talking about what you're saying. I watch every one, man, at work and shit. But like you said, you're. I know you're arguing about the buyer's remorse. People didn't do their research with the console, shit like that. I own the X. I'm a little upset with it, but
why?
And what the X like do to you, bro?
There's nothing to showcase this console, man. And the direction they're going. I'm not talking about putting everything on every device. I don't care about that. They can do whatever they want with that. But so far, I bought the X, and what I've got PUBG, which is their biggest fucking game. PUBG it's a preview game.
That game is OBJ would say that game is trash.
We got but that's the biggest game though. That is Microsoft's biggest game of generation. I mean, it's not even theirs. That's a fact, man. As far as like player count and like sales numbers so far, that is the biggest fucking game. It's ridiculous. Other than that, we got Sea of Thieves. So I mean, other than if you want to say it's the best place to play the multiplayer, it's fine. But the direction they're going here, man. So we got Sea of Thieves coming out, or just came out, right? State of Decay 2, which looks okay. That is my most anticipated title for Xbox this year, and then possibly Crackdown 3 this year. Then after that, we have nothing, fucking nothing in the pipeline.
That's what I have to do at E3.
Well, that's why they got to show something at E3.
They got to. Well, they have no choice.
Hey, they got games in the pipeline.
What?
Yeah, what were they? What? See, the problem is, what were you expecting when they showed it? What were you expecting?
First of all, go ahead.
Because Ward, shout out to Worry Ward and Randall Thor. Worry Ward asked Randall Thor something that I guess nobody in the Xbox community really asked themselves. He said, Rand, do you really think a third-party game on the Xbox is going to look and run better than a first-party game on the Sony system? So if you were expecting a lot of games, you didn't do your research well because they don't have any studios. So where are their games going to just
they obviously have studios, but they don't have any studios as talented as like a Naughty Dog or Sony Santa Monica.
Well, we know
no. But is that really needed for Microsoft? You know what I mean? Can't they have their own distinct library of games?
Forza. You know they're making a Forza. True. You know they're making a Gears. You know they're making. Okay, so those 3 games are gone.
We know that shit's coming. I'm a Gears fan. I'm not a big fan of Forza and shit like that. But here's a problem, right? And I'm gonna quote my boy. I'm gonna quote Zaire right here. But this is something I really feel though, right? I got the world's most powerful console, right, and nothing to fucking showcase it. Now, okay, I'll give it this.
Shit been out for 5 months, dude.
It's right. That's what I was gonna say. It's been out for 5 months. Yeah, but what the fuck's down the pipeline? I know what Sony's got coming down the pipeline. I know what Nintendo's got coming down the pipipeline. But I don't know what the fuck Microsoft has. So to get back to the Microsoft E3 argument,
Jay, the Microsoft community, I agree. A couple of years ago that you're showing a bunch of games that we're not going to be able to play for a year or two, so they stopped showing them. So they did what people said. Now the same people were bitching.
Hey, Craig, you're absolutely right. And Craig, you're absolutely right. And us as Xbox fans, I can admit that we all was wrong. Because remember, when Phil first said, we're not going to show games too early, at first I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Obviously, that hasn't worked. That has not worked. They got to show shit.
Then they showed nothing.
Yeah, because Sony guys are like, boom, those games they showed 2-3 years ago, they're about to come out now, and they look amazing. So Microsoft needs to go ahead and do that again.
Yeah, their first party games, of course, they're going to look amazing. And again, the people who didn't understand that, I have an X. I'm lucky. I've owned every Xbox console from the OG to this one. Shout out to J-Dub City. So it's fine. What has happened is there's people in the community who I've heard people say this. I heard a guy say the games are going to look and run so much better, which they don't, by the way. The games are going to look and run so much better that people are going to leave the PlayStation to go over to the Xbox. It's like Xbox. What the fuck is wrong with this?
I never thought that. But like I said, as a primarily, I play. That's my main console as Xbox. I have the X. I don't have a Pro. I have a PS4 Slim, man. And I am not like legitly hyped for anything coming out on Xbox at all. I'm hyped as fuck. Like I'm talking about when I say hype, I mean like I'll call for work that night and play it at midnight. I'll play it the whole next day. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for God of War. I'm hyped as fuck for Spider-Man. I'm hyped for The Last of Us 2. I'm hyped for Days Gone. All these games that got coming out of the pipeline. Not so much Detroit Become Human. It looks okay, but I feel none of that emotion towards any of these first party games from Microsoft. Crackdown, State of Decay, or Sea of Thieves.
Whose fault is that though?
There's a clear. No, that's not my fault. If you look at the goddamn quality, just the way these games, just the quality of these games. I'm not talking about
the fucking
I'm not talking about as far as visual. I'm talking about from like an epic standpoint. Yeah, fucking Spider-Man coming, right? The Last of Us 2, a great story-driven
Spider-Man IP.
So it's only right. It's only right to get excited for games that are epic now.
Yeah, I mean, who owns the Sony IP?
You know what I'm saying? Like that fucking these guys don't have the fucking hype around them. Like no one is legit like foaming at the mouth for goddamn State of Decay 2. Okay, they're not.
I am. I want to play that shit. That shit looks.
That's the big one. I think that's the big one.
But Jay Wags, who owns the Spider-Man intellectual property? Who owns that?
It's Sony Entertainment and somebody else.
Yeah, it's Sony. That's it. So there's no way a Spider-Man game, which they could have had, they didn't want it.
I'm not even excited for Days Gone.
I'm not talking about like Xbox getting that game. I'm talking about Xbox could have something else. Like I said, they need something for this E3. They need something big, man. Whether it's their own.
I agree, bro. I agree.
I've said like I don't know, like a Superman game, Hulk game, something, a brand new crazy ass IP. Anthem would have been probably a good one for them to acquire. But
let me help you with Anthem right now. Anthem just lost its third writer in 6 months.
Yeah, man, that's not looking good.
Whoever's investing in that game, you need to know that, because when the game comes out, it's going to be garbage. So you need to know right now the writers are not staying with that IP. So maybe you should wait on Anthem. Okay, because
I'm not looking. I'm just giving an example. I'm not looking for. I'm just looking.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm just saying this, man. But just as a gamer, I'm not even talking about what your preferences is like. You know what kind of games you like, but just the general selection here. Okay, if you just compare the selection of first party IPs, you cannot tell me that Sony is not kicking the shit out of Xbox. I'm not talking about just graphics.
No, that is true. That is true. But is that really relevant though?
Yeah, but they got more studios, so they're going to kick the crap out of it.
That's not an excuse. Like, what if like Microsoft has plenty of resources that they could acquire these studios. They're not fucking doing it. They've had countless.
Do they have more studios though? Like, can we actually do that? I mean, like, do they have more studios? Like first party studios?
No, they got like 5.
Sony.
Microsoft, like, but how many does Sony have?
A bunch, like 10, and there's more coming because they just doubled down.
Look, for all we know, Micro Cunt could be sitting out here and fucking got a bunch of those goddamn companies under their belt, like say 2 years ago, whatever the case may be. And remember what Phil said? We don't want to show off games that are not ready yet.
Yeah,
well, they have to now.
Steve, I've been hearing this shit for like 2-3 years now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But that's not to say that they do have fucking games in the pipeline, and maybe this year.
I think they do. I think they do. They just have to announce them. They have to announce them.
Yeah, I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but the dream, the actual dreams that these bots out there want is for them to sit there and just fucking bang, 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 bang this year at E3. And we might see that. Yeah, 3 years too late. Fuck it.
But even then, man, like now you got people saying, "Oh, well." Even if they do show some bangers at E3, right? So they show some big, huge games at E3. They said that we're not even going to get those games till next gen.
We don't know that though,
man. That's what some Xbox fanboys said. I don't like how people ran with that. Listen, I don't like how people ran with that. That was something
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
No, I know. I've heard that. I've heard that before.
Yeah, but people running with that. But when some fans said that, and people running with it like Microsoft said it, that's not fair. I don't think that's fair.
I'm saying if that is true, people seem to be content with that.
But
I'm not content with that.
Look, Xbox is a subsidiary of Microsoft. So people already get it wrong. Microsoft has all these resources. Yes, the company does. Xbox don't. They do not have a bunch of resources. They have been restrained. A lot of games. When the Xbox One launched, they launched with Forza.
Okay, that's something I would never say there, Robert. I would never say that.
They launched a bunch of games and people didn't go buy them.
No, that you're right. That's the thing. And again, like fucking a lot of games that have come out that's not been under Microsoft's belt, like only on that platform wise, like not even like from medium titles to like big titles like God of War and not God of War, sorry, Gears of War. I keep getting those two games mixed up. I apologize. I feel dirty for saying that. Halo and fucking whatever you want to call it. Those games are like the games that like Zaire wants. You know what I mean? Even though Halo doesn't really even look all that realistic, has like a little tinge of a cartoony look to it though. But that game is all right for him. But anyways. The thing of it is, like other games that they have released, it's not like they haven't released anything at all over the last couple of years. They have. It's just games. They're just titles that nobody fucking either knows they even exist or games that they don't give a fuck to play.
Yeah.
So when I hear people say that Microsoft has nothing in the pipeline, I can't agree to that because they do have shit in the pipeline, just not the big games that people want. Where, dude? You just gotta look at
where is it?
He's like, where?
Okay, I'll give you an example.
What fucking pipeline is this?
Okay. Time exclusives is a thing too as well that does exist, regardless of what people may tell you. Because look at how many games that Sony has gotten under their belt that was timed exclusive on that platform. It was like, yeah. And when it finally went broke and went other places, Sony fans didn't say a fucking word. right? But yet when Microsoft loses a timed exclusive, that's all you ever hear. So that's why it's irrelevant. But the thing, there has been a lot of games. Looking back at E3 last year, what did they show, right? They showed a lot of indie shit. They showed a lot of indie shit, games that you wouldn't fuck with, right? They showed Deep Rock Galactic on its own fucking stage show. Nobody remembers that game. Nobody remembers that game. And that wasn't part of some fucking highlight reel or indie reel, like something that you would see the fucking Switch bitch do. I'm talking about even though they actually did do that on Xbox, which is why I'm kind of excited for it. Fuck you, don't judge me. But here's the thing. Deep Rock Galactic got its own 5-minute fucking premiere during that conference. Nobody remembers that game.
I remember
Darwin Project got the exact same thing. Nobody remembers that game. So many showed. I mean, yeah, they're indie titles, but they're still fucking on that platform that I can only play it on that platform.
Ashton the last night.
But see, that's the thing. That's what matters, though. Look, I understand that you want those big mega hit blockbusters. Yes, we all want that. We can all agree to that. But you know, to say as a broad and like as a fact, it's not a fucking fact. They do have games. You just got to look. Now, it may not be your types of games. That's fine. But still, there's still games that are there that anybody can pick up and play that I can only play on that platform. Unless you want a PC, which I don't fuck with. So therefore, it makes
I want to go back to one thing you just said about what'd you say about if an Xbox exclusive gets pushed back, then it's like ha ha ha. But if a PS4 exclusive gets pushed back, it's fine. Is that what you said? Something like that? What'd you say about?
No, when it loses, when a timed exclusive, because you gotta understand what's timed. Like I already knew, like when Nier Automata came out, that came out for PS4 and PC. When Hellblade came out, everybody knew who researched it. They were like, yeah, we're gonna eventually put this game everywhere. It came out for PC and PS4. So. But when Xbox, it's harder on Xbox because they do not have anything. And I've heard people say this is legit. They didn't have anything to back up what they were losing or pushing back. And that left a gap. That's fine. And that's a legitimate complaint. That's legit. I can't even say nothing about that. But if you're going to complain about them not pushing out major titles, they didn't push anything out after Final Fantasy 13 on the 360, which was a multiplayer. So nothing came out after that. So to believe they were just going to all of a sudden throw all this money at their console, which again, they put out a shit ton more games than Sony did at launch. People didn't buy them. You know, it's just bad business for me to keep
sick. I didn't say, hold on, sick. I didn't say that fucking PS or PlayStation fanboys don't troll. I was giving credit to fucking PlayStation because I was doing that noise towards what Xbox fucking fanboys do. That's what I'm saying. Sony fans don't give a fuck if one of their timed exclusives fucking go. They don't care. They don't care.
I don't know. They was a little bit pissed about Crash, though. They're a little pissed about Crash.
Okay, if they're pissed about Crash, tough tits. You played the game. You played the game in advance, so fucking play it.
Listen. So I got the Xbox One X, right? I bought that shit in November. Day one, I bought this shit, right? And so far, and maybe it's contributed to my ignorance. I didn't do my research enough, as Craig says. But all I've got so far is a goddamn preview.
My bad.
It fucking sucks. And Sea of Thieves with its lack of content.
Cuphead came out.
No crabs. Not. Okay, Cuphead was a great game. Okay, but that doesn't count to me. And that wasn't when the X was on. That was before the X.
You still haven't answered that. What did you expect when you bought the X?
I'm expecting somebody. Not somebody. I'm expecting.
It's 5 months, bro. It's 5 months.
Well, okay, fine. Crap Gamer and Tim Dog and all y'all. We'll wait till E3 then, and we'll see.
We have to. I know that's the old saying, but we have to, though. We have to, right?
Well, no, but that doesn't. Okay, but you're still not saying what you expected. What did you expect? You got it. I mean, you saw them advertise it. Then it came out with day one. What did you expect?
But they said they would have a better multiplayer, and we have that.
They're not really.
Yeah, they don't have.
I mean, they're not.
I can run a Digital Foundry video right now where they tested 11 games, multi-plat games. 6 of them did run better on the Xbox X. They did. It's clear. But 5 of them did not. 6 is more than 5. It's a little bit much. So they got to kill that noise right now.
Yeah.
There you go with that shit.
And so what difference does it make? It's considerably more powerful.
I don't disagree.
Yo, hold on. Sick brought up a very good point, though. Yeah, better in what way, though?
Oh, man.
Better resolution.
There were what? Oh yeah.
See, I don't know because I don't give a flying fuck about the Pro or the fucking shitbox X. I don't give a fuck about those two. But I'm generally curious though. In what way?
Is going off the rails. It was supposed to stop a little while ago.
Well, I mean, again, I love trying to figure out why.
What? What do you say, Fatal?
So you don't want to give me your reasons? I see how it is.
What reasons for what?
What is that difference there, man? Like when Craig keeps saying a little bit more, what does that even mean?
I ain't talking about. I don't give a fuck about the
no, not you. I said Craig. I said Craig.
It does a little bit more. I have an Xbox X. I have a beautiful 4K.
But better in what way though?
Okay, a little bit more. All right, let's look at Madden. Madden runs 4K, 60
It's a sports game. Sports game. You can't go sports games.
Don't fucking matter.
Okay,
you can't go sports games. Come on now, Craig. You can't do sports games, bro.
Oh man, this debate is.
You can't do sports games, Craig.
So I'm giving
every
game. Sports games are the easiest games to run.
Every game's so bad.
Every sports game is 1080p, 60 or 4K.
Okay, fine. Assassin's Creed Origins. The cutscenes look better on the X. Look better on the X.
Who said
the game in motion looks the same? That's a little bit more. Okay.
If you want to talk about a bore fest, that game is a fucking bore fest.
Okay, well that's fine, but you asked for an example of a little bit more. That's an example of a little bit more.
Okay, but now say that again. It does what now? It does what?
The cutscenes on the X look better. The cutscenes, you know, when it's when you're playing.
Listen to what you said. The cutscenes.
Yes.
Nobody give a fuck about no goddamn cutscenes.
I know.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah.
I agree.
That was a little bit more.
But that's not even worthy of being a little bit more, though. That's like worthy of that. That's like a fucking.
I'm sorry I started this shit, okay? Hey,
yeah, man, look what you started. Look what you started, Wag. You are responsible. You are responsible.
I'm just really hoping, man. I just really want them to pull through E3 and release some big, huge.
That's right, man.
It has to be like, I'm not saying like, it just has to be like one or possibly two big hitters, man, and put everybody at ease.
I agree 100%, bro. If they come, like you said, one or two big ass games that we haven't heard, or even a big sequel that we know we probably would never get, like you said, a Ryse sequel or something that really
like
blows us away.
People want a game, and it's gonna sound as bad as it is. People want a game, something like in the same kind of art style as The Last of Us or Days Gone. They want to see that the Xbox is still capable of making those kind of games.
Okay, they don't have
clearly it is.
So, yeah, you keep saying they don't have studios, but it's like fuck, bro. Like
the Coalition is a talented studio, bro. I'm not saying they're like as talented as some Sony studios.
Studios, Craig, if they don't have studios that are capable of making this shit, they shouldn't have put this fucking Xbox One X out then.
Right.
Hey, but yet you bought it.
Yeah, I bought it. That's why I was asking if anyone wants to buy this bullshit.
Hey, man, you better keep it, man. Go ahead and keep it, bro.
I'll get you $250.
250 shit. I'll buy the motherfucker with
250. Anyway, guys, it's been 250. What?
For 250. What?
Xbox
One. Hey man, he ain't selling his X, man. He talking shit.
Right. Time for me to get my ass back.
I got too much money invested into it. Okay, but hey guys, thank you for everybody in the chat or watching this pre-recorded. We appreciate y'all coming out. The internet's a big place. The fact that you took time out of your day to watch this podcast means a lot to all of us on the show here. We'll start with the outros here. Go ahead, Scorpio.
Hey everyone. So I'm just a casual gamer. If you want any like film news or MCU news especially, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Scorpio06061988.
Yep. He's the film buff. Thanks for coming out, Scorpio. Craig Harris, special guest.
Thanks for having me, Jay Wags. Great panel, great topics, fun times. And if you haven't seen Black Panther yet, go check it out. That's all I got. Play your games, guys. Just play your games and enjoy it.
Good message. Play your games. Play your games. I'm over here salty as fuck now. Fatal.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you for having me on your podcast again, sir. I appreciate that. Look forward to my review. My review. This Sea of Thieves review is going to be the best review that I've ever actually done for any game that I've played so far.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I know it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
No. It's not. No. I'm going to be giving you guys exactly the reason why this game ain't trash. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm going to be looking forward to that. But great podcast tonight, man. Thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate it.
Yep, I've been pushing along, Fatal. Hey, I'm looking forward to that video, man. I'm gonna check this shit out immediately.
You're not looking forward to shit.
I'm looking forward to it, believe me, immediately. So I can troll the fuck out of your comment section.
Good point. Wait,
what? Next up, Cherry Man videos or gaming. Sorry, I keep saying videos. Gaming.
Yeah, what is going on, everybody? This is Cherry Man Gaming. I want you to take a look. Come to my channel. Check out my videos. I'll be talking about different games, topics on the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna be talking about the next video. I'm gonna be talking about what's my train of thought? Sorry.
Let's calm down, man. Get it up.
Yeah, man. Atari VCS and all of that. All these different topics. I'm gonna be talking about streaming games. I'm trying to grow fun things. Just come take a look. And you can also see me on Twitter. On Twitter, CherryMan7. That's my. Come through.
All right. Sounds good. And you guys know me if you're watching this more than likely. JWAG412. Like
awesome. Hey, so you forgot my black ass, huh?
Oh, that skip you, Dirt?
Hell yeah.
That was fucking on purpose, all right? All right. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, this is Dirt Griggity. Check out my YouTube channel. I'm an Xbox guy that also enjoys the PlayStation. Dirt Space Griggity, Griggity. I need some damn subscribers. I got 3 subscribers. Check me out, man.
Yeah, check me out. Hey, check all these guys out, man. You guys probably know everybody by now. But yeah, as for me, you guys know who I am. If you're watching this video, probably JWAG412. Again, one last time, thanks to the panel members for coming out and taking time out of your day. Thank you for everybody watching this pre-recorded and live. And we're out here, guys. Talk to you guys next time. Thanks.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh.